Hi, it's Kristen Bryant, and I am in Hastings, Minnesota, and I am so excited because I just got my newest paper pumpkin. It just was delivered like 2 minutes ago, and I thought I would just come out and make this right now. It's perfect timing because my husband just left for fishing for the weekend, and so I am going to create. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you how we can assemble this kit. This paper pumpkin coordinates with our autumn Toile Sweet collection. It's got this beautiful paper. There's 2 stamp sets, the bundles that are a part of it, and it has been very popular. You can just kind of see there. So I was really excited to see that the paper pumpkin was going to be along those same lines. This is wonderful for this time of the year. You get a little Cajun Craze Stampin' Spot that comes with it. I just got out mine so I can just use my regular pad. You get with paper pumpkin everything you need. I just have scissors. Besides that, you've got it all. So with this month, you are getting, let's see, there's 3 of this one. So it's printed on this side. And we've got these pieces and some more of this. This is kind of like a little linen, and then look to it. These have some kind of a foil leaves. I'm assuming that we'll be stamping on these. Set that aside. And then here are the other card bases. So you will get to make 9 card bases. Today I'm going to show you one of each, and I'm going to make them just as they are designed. I like to do the first one just as is, so that you can just see what they planned, and then kind of go from there after that. So I'm going to move these. So I've got one of each. There's a fox, some leaves. I'm just kind of moving the things that I need here. This shows you the stamps that you get with this. This is really nice because it's got some great greetings, warm wishes, thinking of you, thankful, wishing you the happiest of days. And then it's got pumpkins, acorns, and some leaves, and some birds. All right. These always come with the instructions. So here's a picture of what we're doing here. I'm going to show these envelopes too, because I'll just put one of each. They coordinate perfectly. So they're printed on the flaps. So they'll go with those. All right. So for the first card, we're going to start with this one right here. And so it's the one that's got just the kind of the tree. You see some deer on there. This is perfect for where I live. We have so many deer by us. The other morning when I went up for my walk, I counted 9 deer at the top of the hill. It was crazy. And they just sat there and looked at me. It was crazy. They didn't even run right away. So on here, we are going to stamp this acorn. And again, I'm just using Cajun Craze for everything I do today because that is how it is designed. You can always do it different if you want, but I'm gonna do them all today just as they show it. So for this, it shows that we're gonna use this, and we're gonna also have the thankful piece, which is right here. So I'm gonna take that off, and it shows that we're gonna put 2 dimensionals on. So I'm gonna put those on the back here. And then it shows on here, we are going to use dimensionals as well. I'm gonna get this ready first before we do that. It shows us doing, actually, oh, you know what? They have mini dimensionals that came with this. I just had some dimensionals that were out, and so I started using those, but we need the small ones. So I will take those out of here. So I was trying to figure out, like, boy, those would never fit. I love this piece. It just makes kind of a frame, but this one over here, it's too skinny for a regular dimensional. So you definitely need the minis for that, or you could always cut yours in half, but it comes, like I said, comes with everything you need. It's awesome. Now I'm going to put a few in here and then a couple more along the edge. I forget. I just grabbed my bigger ones out of habit. Sorry, you could just use mini ones on all of these. All right, so this is going to, you're going to take all of these off. This is a day when I'll have to get my vacuum out to get my little Stampin' dimensional bottom backings. So we're just gonna put this in the center like that. And then it shows, put a couple dimensionals on here, but it shows it just on this side because on the other side, it'll just stick to what's already raised. So this is gonna go like this. And then thankful. It's gonna kind of tuck in right there. So that's it, here's the card. Actually, I'm gonna shift this little tad a little off-centered. Okay, I can still do it a little bit. So this one obviously goes with this envelope. So pretty, I love how detailed this is. Awesome card. All right, we're gonna move to the second one. That first one was super easy. This one shows us using the greeting, the big greeting. Wishing you the happiest of days. And so I'm gonna stamp that in the center here. Now I really love how Stampin' Up! Gives you extra circles. It's nice if you mess up or if you're gonna try and make extra cards out of here. You could cut this in half and use this on another card if you wanted. There's all kinds of ways to kind of make your stamps go farther. We're also gonna put the leaves on here. It shows just putting a couple of the leaves on. And we are gonna do it where you stamp off on a piece of scrap paper first and then onto the card back. That makes it onto the card. That way it's not as dark. So I'm gonna show you what I mean here. So I realize that I'm getting some shadow, sorry. So here's first impression, second impression. So when you do that, it just makes it a little bit lighter. The nice thing about our photopolymer stamps is you can put, like I did here, 2 stamps on a card or on a block. You could do a larger block and then do several different greetings on there if you wanted. It's just kind of a quick, easy way to make a nice background if you wanted. So actually, I see that in this card, we're gonna kind of cover the center, so I don't need to mess with getting all of that on there. But yes, I have a shadow because all of a sudden the storm is rolling through, so it made it really dark in front of my window. So we've got several pieces of ribbon here that come in here. That's kind of a Cajun craze, just goes with this nicely, and they've got them cut for us. And we are gonna take these are glue dots. Typically when you buy them from us, they come in a roll, but you are going to, to give them to you easily, they come on this little strip. I don't know how, it would be hard to give everyone a roll with it. It's on the back of my thumb. There we go. All right, so we're gonna put a couple there and it's gonna hold it down. Kind of like that. And then we are gonna put this on the back of the circle that I stamped earlier. It's under here, under my piece. All right, and then on the back of that, it shows doing glue dots. I'm gonna just do this on here because it's a little faster. It looks like this comes just down to the side like that. So here's my card, that's what I'm copying. All right, so I'm gonna now grab these pieces right here. So it shows us here that you're gonna take both of these plus 3 from here. All right. So these all have dimensionals on the back of them. So we're gonna quick do that. Put a few on each of these. This is definitely a good dimensional day. It's fun to see everything pop up. So I'm gonna put one on each of these metallic leaves as well. All right, now to finish, we are going to so we kind of make a circle here. So I'm gonna put that on one side. There is the storm. It's thundering. Again, I'm in Minnesota, so I'm not sure where you're watching from, but got a little storm coming through. I'm gonna move this a little bit more to the edge. Now that I'm looking at where there we go. Do this like that. Have this here. You can kind of fill these in wherever. It kind of shows one from behind. One final one, just do here. And then we're just gonna put this on like that. So here's this next card. I'm thinking we're gonna do this one with that. Very pretty, wishing you the happiest of days. All right, so far we've got these two. And now we're gonna do the final one that's got kind of more of the early espresso color backing. And this looks like it'll be a super quick one as well. So for this one, we are gonna stamp the birds on there. We are getting lots of geese. They're starting to come here from other parts of the state as they're getting ready to go south. And they actually kind of drive me crazy. We bring in our beach mat because they love to just sit on that and go to the bathroom all over it. It's disgusting. So we bring it in and only take it out right now when people are actually going to be swimming, because we don't have that many people swimming now that it's getting cooler here. We're in denial that it's as late as it is in the season. All right, thinking of you. That's a great one to have. There's always nice to have more thinking of you. So you're going to do it so the banner edge goes on this side. Right, pop that out. And we're gonna put dimensionals on the back of there. I'll do probably 3 of these mini ones. And then we're also going to use the pumpkins and the fox. So I'll put a couple, we'll do 3 on here, one on towards the tail there. I don't have any pumpkins yet. I'm gonna have to get some soon. All right, and then on the back of this, we're gonna do a bunch of dimensionals. So this whole big piece pops up. I love fall for going to the apple orchard and stuff, but I'm always sad because that means the end of the summer. I just love summer. We always end up having so many people around over the summer that just kind of sad once it ends. So I've got this on here. We're going to do the thinking of you just over on the side here. Kind of goes off the edge just a little bit. I like that. And then we're going to finish off by just adding the pumpkins and the fox. All right, so we're gonna put the fox right there, and then we'll do our pumpkins. So cute, love it. So here is the thing, thinking of you. So we've got thinking of you, thankful, and wishing you happiest of days. So 9 cards in this month's paper pumpkin. And again, the stamp set is really a great stamp set that I think you can do a lot of different cards just with this. So I hope you get time to create this weekend. No matter where you are, if the weather's good or bad, it's always great to have time to create. And go ahead and get a card in the mail to someone. You will make their day. Have a great weekend.